Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Junkpunk. I did some homework and just before starting this episode, I turned on our shredder. That guy is doing its thing, shredding the scrap metal. And then I also turned on just our first separator here. And this guy is now kicking out steel scrap for us. So we got a bunch of that. I didn't turn on the other ones. I don't think they have enough power actually to run. Yeah, it's at 0. So we need a lot of power. In fact, when they're daisy chained like this, let's just do an experiment. If I turn this one off, toggle power, I don't think this one gets the power. See how it's still 0? So that's something we need to consider when we think about our power setup here. We may need to either run these wires separately, or rethink the whole idea of having having 3 set up in series like this. Maybe we just do 1. Having 3 in series is kind of nice because then we can put the smelters or whatever's next in series too. But in terms of the power setup, that's kind of an issue for us. We probably want to run splitters and have each machine get its own power. Let's think about that. In the meantime, we might as well let this guy run, since he currently has enough power to do it. So I'm going to turn that guy on. Let him fill up his output storage. And then our current project here was just to build a simple little wind turbine farm. Let's get a simple thing going here. I harvested a bunch of rubber. In the process, I got the plastic that we need. Let's just get to building here. Here's our merger. We're going to throw 4 turbines onto this thing, including that one. We may just move that over or something. Boom. There's that. We can leave that run for a second, I suppose. Let's get 4 more of these. Guess it would make sense to do these in a series, right? Something like like this. I think I'm probably gonna need more resource. What do these guys take? We can craft whatever we need now. Scrap metal, I've got enough for 4 more turbines. We need small gears and large gears and copper scrap. Looks like we've got enough copper scrap. I just need large gears 2. I got plenty of large gears. I just need to grab some small gears. I have some in storage, and we can also craft those. Let's see what I got over here for small gears. I'm not sure where those are at. Here, let's grab 20 small gears. We actually only need 3 more turbines, or 2 more turbines, really, because we're going to take that one up. Let's connect this one. Something like this, right? Be lower first. Then instead of this cable, we're gonna take down the power here for a second. Sorry, fellas. Let's get the power cable out of our merger. Power that guy up. And I think I gotta turn things back on for stuff to spring to life here. This guy wants some more scrap metal. I'm gonna grab a stack. In fact, we can grab 3 stacks. We might as well start loading that thing up. I can turn the light on here. It's a little dark. Bring up my inventory here. Let's give this guy something to work on. Toggle the power. That'll do its thing. If nothing else, it'll just fill the input inventory of some of the other machines that we can't power on yet. Yeah, this guy's not sending any power out. We can turn this on. He's actually loaded. He's done. I don't think he can produce anymore. Maybe we just turn that off. We could run his power over that way to the next one. Why don't we do that? Just temporarily. Get rid of our daisy chain. Just so we have something at least working for us here. So now that power can come straight into this guy. And this guy, did we pick a recipe? We did. Let's turn it on. So that guy will start chewing out copper scrap for us. Eventually we'll smelt those into bars. Go ahead and take up this windmill. We got a dust storm going on right now. Okay, power. These little scrap guys for now. We'll see about the other ones later, but this will get us going, I think. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Now, I may need to build... I may need some cable. Looks like I got just enough cable to pull this off. Probably going to have to go to the crafting station to make more, but this will do for the time being. Okay. So now, look at the power coming in. Now we can actually go back to daisy chaining these. We've got quite a bit of power coming in. So let's do it. We can probably get them all running. Let's do it. That's actually more power than I was expecting. I might need to make more cable. Just see about that if I can. That should be enough for now. Make these up one more time, kind of like they were. Guy goes there. I think this guy is full though, right? He doesn't have anything he can really even make. His output inventory is full, but this guy has stuff to do. So, come on. Click, and then the other one's daisy chained. I just got to turn this guy on. And turn this guy on. This guy's doing the gold. He's got a bunch of input material. We are producing scrap. How are you doing? Let's get... He's got a bunch in his output, but let's keep him going. I'm going to go grab some more of the scrap metal. We got quite a bit in here, and I can always get more between episodes. But my inventory is a little crowded. I can only bring a couple stacks. Check it out. We got our first little factory going here. Not too shabby. That line of scrap metal is just going to fill that guy's input inventory. He's not actually producing. That's all right. So no need for buffers as far as I'm concerned. I don't think we need them. These guys have their own kind of input and output buffers built in. I'm going to hold on to a little bit of that scrap. I probably need more actually in my own inventory. Just take a look and see. Yeah, this guy's just getting a bunch of inventory stored up. It's fine by me. Our little wind farm here is doing well. What's next? What's next? I might be able to charge myself up here while the power looks so great. Yeah, that's not bad. That little power network is doing the trick. It's not always going to be putting out that much power, right? It depends on the wind, but man, if it can power all three machines even some of the time, that's fantastic. We can set up another little wind farm for the next leg of the factory. And let's see what the next leg is. Let's look at I kind of want to see the fabricator. Can we build that right now? Probably not. Of course not. What do I need? I got enough scrap. I don't have enough large gears. So I need large gears. I got plenty of steel. And I got just enough gold. But we're making gold scrap. I need, what, large gears, I think it was? Let's head up here and see. I think I've got some. Can I get into that one? Where are you? Large gears. Take all those. Again, those are things we can craft, but those ones I just harvested from processing junk piles. And I want to put down the assembler. I just want to remember what the recipes were for that. I'm guessing it's like the circuit stuff, but let's see what this guy does. Pretty cool looking machine. This guy, yeah, it's our resistors. All the refined products, kind of. And of course, they all take different inputs. Ooh, this guy takes 2 ingredients. We're probably going to be... Yes, we're going to be hand feeding this. I can't see having a factory with one of these with each one fabricator dedicated to each output product. I think that would be a little bit much. So let's take this guy up. But I am thinking about the smelters. Look at those. Or, yeah, smelters. Let's plunk these guys down. And we're just doing the stuff. This is basically our factory for scrap metal. We still have those refined or rare metals that we're going to have to worry about. I want this far enough back where I can run that belt into here. Let's test that out. Connections. I could come a bit lower probably, but all right. An issue here with the controls. Bear with me. Yeah, something's funky here. What's going on? Alt. All right, let's try that. Alt. Belt. U. Center. I'm holding down the center mouse button to spin around here. I think that's what we want. Now, is there product? Here it comes. That is, I think, a scrap steel. And recipe. Steel. Yeah, I think we've got steel, copper, and gold. So I want steel ingots. Boom. We'll let that guy fill his input storage. Awesome. And same thing over here. Let's build up our platform a bit. I'm going to need more scrap for that. Let's go get some more scrap. Going to have to do more scrap harvesting here too. I'm sure of it. Grab some more scrap. Boom. And we want to widen this out. I guess to save scrap, I could just start platforming a little further out. A little cheap, but let's try and save a little bit. Less harvesting for me. Okay, what are we doing here? Yeah, I need a little bit more room. Oh, I hear the factory churning away. That's pretty darn sweet. We're going to need another... I'm going to do another... set of wind turbines. It's just the splitter that costs us the plastic. And the plastic is the... Whoops. Plastic is the product that I think I'm having the hardest time with right now. We get another dust storm going. That's not helping. Machines. Smelter. Rotate this guy. Try to get this lined up. Almost satisfactory style here. With the building. Boom. And it may not be perfect, but it's going to be close. Close enough. I like it. All right. Let's belt these guys in. Connections. Hopefully I got enough scrap on me. I should for this. You need to belt in right there. Looks a little odd, but it'll do. And you need to belt in. Go. Right there. Let's pick recipes, and then we got to worry about power. This guy is our copper. Pretty sure. And this guy, I believe, is our gold. Boom. That's all we can make out of scrap. We need another... I'm going to do another just set of... another power setup here. We may have excess power over there. But I don't want to run too many machines off of the same power. And once we get these things smelting, I think that's when we're going to be able to upgrade to the better wind generators, maybe in the next factory. Yeah, steel ingots, copper ingots, and gold ingots. We're about to get those. And then once we get the assembly machines down, we'll do those probably by hand. We'll probably hand feed the next machine to get the products out that we want. This is also going to allow us to head over to the monolith and take care of what we need to do there. All right, let's put a power merger if we can. It's going to be... I don't know if I have the resource. It looks like I might. Is that green? Kind of in a bad spot. How about here? Boy, this is a really steep hill. What makes sense? Should that go up higher? Almost even on the corner and then run wires over? But the weather is not cooperating. Pretty steep up here. That's the only thing for the wind farm. Or let's see. Yeah, when the dust blows, the flashlight is not super helpful. Maybe midway up we put a platform. We'll try it. We can always tear this all out. And I'm thinking on that platform we put our splitter. Our merger, sorry. And then we'll daisy chain those smelters. Maybe I'll try and put it on the outside edge so there's more room for the wires to connect up. And then we need turbines. We'll see if I have what I need to make these. Maybe we run these a little different. How about this way, maybe? They'll connect up a little better. Wind is at 103, so we're getting a ton of power. Matter of fact, I may only need like 3 of these. What do I need? I'm missing something. Scrap, I'm good. Small gears, it looks like. Those I can manufacture. Let's see if I have any left. I do. What else? Oops. Small gears and copper scrap. We can always get copper scrap. We're producing it now. Do I have it? I have some. We could try just 3 of these. It might be enough. Okay, let's see if I've got the power. I mean the cable. All right. What are we doing? Top then lower, lower? I think I'm going to do it way this time. Okay. And then we'll daisy chain the power on these guys if we can see it. Boy, it's pretty dark. Gotta come on to the other side. There's our input. Boom. Okay, he's got plenty. He's gonna kick out 25. That's gonna be more than enough power. Input here. Output. I love that we can daisy chain. I don't love that I'm out of power cables. Let's Let's see what it takes. I might need to grab some copper. Hop up these giant steps. Power cable, copper scrap, and rubber scrap. I've got tons. I got lots of rubber scrap. I might have enough to get us through here. That's probably enough for now. Unfortunately, we can always get more. Now we're producing some of this material. All right, where do we leave off? It looks like this guy is getting powered. We got to set the recipes in all these. Here's where we left off. Power cable. You need to go feed your neighbor. We're gonna have to... Ooh, just happened there. Like you. And then we gotta come up here and pick recipes. Gold bars. Or no, just turn the power on maybe. Boom. There we go. There's our gold bars. That's what we need. There's our copper ingots. Tons of scrap in the input inventory. This guy is also loaded up, ready to produce steel. We got the power. We got the power. Awesome. Yeah, lights. We gotta have lights. Hopefully we'll get lights at some point. All right, we're doing it. We're making things. Very cool. Very cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's tab, get rid of that noise. All right. That's pretty good. We could feed in some more scrap. How's this guy doing? Need some more input. And I need to charge too. Let's grab some more of this. 1, 2. I don't know if there's any reason to save this. I don't think so. I might dump off something in here. Let's dump off more of those till we know what they're for, what we need them for. And grab another pile of this. Maybe even dump off the rubber spool. Put one of these smaller stacks in. All right. Head back down to our shredder. Remember, we've got other setups we got to do here. Other metals that we need to shred. We're just doing the metal scrap. So this is just the first line. Input storage. Too bad we can't feed this from a thing, but I guess it's got a big enough input storage, right? The shredder. It's almost like it's got its own storage bin attached. I'll put these 2 little partial stacks in here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I think we needed... I guess we could go over to the monolith and see what those metals were that we needed. I know we needed buckets of dirt and buckets of water too. I guess we could look at that. There's buckets of dirt, 3 buckets of dirt, 3 buckets of water. That I remember. The other thing we can look at doing is setting up a similar factory like this, kind of in another open area. Maybe along here. This is kind of a nice flat area. But we need to do something very, very similar for the precious metals. What do I have here? I'm going to take that scrap metal. I think I got some buckets laying around here too. Need to grab this. But we need to smelt down the platinum and this, you know, the impure silicon or whatever that stuff was, silicone. Why don't we head over to the monolith? Is that it straight ahead? Could do that. This is, yeah, here's the stuff I'm talking about actually. This electronics junk, it's going to fill my inventory if I start doing it. Maybe I won't do it because right now we've got a lot of we got a lot of the basic scrap, so I'm going to keep that in my inventory. I don't want to fill it up with this stuff, but this is where we got the platinum and silicon and some of the other stuff. I'm going to head back to the monolith. Let me hit Alt so I can get this going. We'll grab some scrap while we're going. And then we'll see what the metals are that we need to smelt for that first key. I think it must maybe the tech key. We still got to think about growing those plants and everything. Maybe we'll pick up some seeds, although I don't think I've got the inventory space for it right now. Getting up that way, I'm just going to opportunistically grab some piles of junk. Not going to grab rubber right now. Is that what this is? Rubber? Looks like tires, yeah. We'll keep going. Yeah, that's awesome. So we've got metal smelting, copper, gold, and steel. There's some water. And we saw in the build menu, right? There's some kind of water pump or something. Can we even make that? Let's see. Water tank and water pump. Oh, and there's pipes too, right? For connectors. Scrap pipe. I've only got 2 copper scrap on me. What does this take? 1 copper scrap. We could, just for the heck of it, see if we can put down a water thing. A water pump. I don't know if this needs to be in the water. Ooh, oh, that's kind of self-explanatory. All right. All right. All right. Let's see, what do I need? What am I short? Gears. I'm good. I got small and large gears. Pumps. Basic pumps. We have some of those in storage. And then 20 scrap metal. Should I go get those back? Should I go back and get those pumps? We just put some in a storage bin. And then what was the other thing I was going to be short on? It was the stuff for the pipes, right? What was that? Connections. Copper scrap. Let's grab some copper scrap and grab those pumps. And then see if we can't harvest the water. I don't know if we need buckets or what we're going to need. And I'm going to opportunistically grab a stack or 2 of this junk. Clean up the neighborhood a little bit. I need to recharge too. I'm not real bad. I'm still have more than a half a tank here on battery, but yeah, let's grab those pumps and see if we can't harvest water. Maybe I can free up my inventory too so we can bring a bucket or 2. Let's see, how does it look? Got all this junk, man. I guess the plastic I can dump off. Got 2 stacks of gold. These don't really stack up. Maybe I'll try and consolidate a little bit. This area I must have all cleared off. I think this must have had some scrap in it. Between episodes I did quite a bit of harvesting. Like I said, I think the game's going to support multiplayer, and yeah, if you've got a couple friends, then dispatching with all the junk that's laying around and go a lot quicker. That's why we're here. Fill this guy up. I'll keep some on me, but I can get rid of a lot of this. And then in terms of inventory cleanup, let's see if I can get like stacks of 100. He's busy doing his thing. I throw... This is what? Steel. Where is the steel? Are we bugged? We might be bugged. I don't see... Oh, there we go. Power must have shorted out. There he goes. Outputs. What I was gonna do is see if I could trade out my little crappy stacks here. Steel. So I got these 2 stacks. I can't combine these. I was thinking maybe I could just grab a stack of 99 and take that with me. And I kind of want to do the same thing with the gold. Let's walk over there. That's the 3rd one. See how this guy's doing. I think I got to turn the power on. Does he not? Hey, he doesn't have enough power to actually work right now. Let's see how these guys are faring. Tons of gold here. Let's trade this guy. I'll take 1 stack and give you my 2 little garbage stacks that I'm not able to combine. Aluminum we can dump off. And rubber we'll hold on to. I wouldn't mind a little bit of extra copper. He doesn't have any extra. He's actually working. I can't quite get on that belt. Let's see. Can I climb up the belt? Trying to get... There we go. How about you? Nope. I want some copper. Let's head up here. Maybe I can just do it at the workbench. Bear with me while I jump like a monkey around here. I want to have some copper on hand. Looks like I got 2 buckets. And we need pumps. That's how I was going to grab 2. Let's grab some of those. I think they're up here. 2 buckets, and maybe I can get 1 more bucket. Hit Alt so I can use my mouse cursor. And let's grab the big stack of these. In fact, let's trade. 3 buckets. That's all we need, really, is 3 buckets of water. Before we leave, let's check and make sure we can build stuff, but we got what we need. So water is 3 pumps. I got 7 or 8. Oh, no, I got 14. Large gears were good. Small gears, we are really good. And scrap metal, I'll pick up some on the way. And then for the connectors, that's where we needed the copper scrap and the steel scrap. Did I get steel scrap? No, I got to get some steel scrap before we head out so I can make pipes if we need them. Not sure how many we're going to need or if we're going to need them, but let's make sure we have some in inventory. I think that is stacking up here. Let's do it. Here's our steel. Just for the heck of it, see if copper is backed up at all. Nope. It's getting smelted as fast as they can make it. Not a problem. Not a problem. And then, like we said, we got to pick up a little bit of scrap metal on the way. And then we'll see about getting those 3 water buckets. We can maybe drop those off in the monolith while we're checking to see what the metal is that we need. I thought it might have been gold bars. Was one of them. I guess we could take some of those. We might have 50 stored up by now. And I should recharge too. What are we doing on our inventory? Let's just see. Nice to get close to 100 scrap. $62. Got more buckets than I need now. I wonder what the deal is with the buckets. In fact, there's one probably here. Gold scrap. Can't pick it up. I'm going to drop the buck. Nah, I'm not going to even bother. I'm just going to bring 3 buckets with us. Probably don't need these things either. Let's get rid of this stuff just to save space. We know where it's at. Not using that right now. I'm not even using the plastic scrap. We do use it for crafting fairly often. I'll put the pump back here. 1, 2, 3 buckets. Aluminum scrap I'm going to throw in here as well. That's one of the metals we need to process in the next factory. Get a little extra steel. I'm just going to dump it in here for space. And then I'm actually thinking, I know I'm delaying here getting out there, but to the monolith, but I'm thinking one of the things we needed to deliver was gold. Gold ingots. So maybe we have some. Not many. Turn on the power. Okay, we don't have enough power right now to run it. Or what's going on? We're not getting gold from this guy. Power this guy on if he's not on. Are you not on? There he goes. Could be one of the downsides with our setup. Is that if the power is too low, I think they will shut down. The machines will start shutting down. We've got 4 turbines, but when the wind dies down, may not be enough to keep everything running. Anyway, it's going now. Let's head over to the monolith. What are we doing? I'm going to leave my inventory up so I can just see. We can maybe grab some scrap on the way. Not, the electronic stuff here, right? Yeah, electronics junk. Maybe just good old-fashioned metal scrap. I should have recharged, but we're doing pretty good. The charge goes down pretty slow. Over to Monolith. Hopefully our stairs are still there. Should be. Can't do anything with this. Looks cool though, whatever it is. Looks like some old industry, like huge industry. These machines are just ginormous. These structures, anyway. It looks cool. Okay, yeah, we're gonna make a pit stop at the water pit here too. More tires for us. Rubber and a little bit of plastic in there. Here we go. Let's see about the water. Hopefully I got everything I need. Water pump. Looks like I've got a good sign. About, yes, right? Boom. Oh, you know what I don't have is power for this thing. Does it take power? I don't see a plug. Oh, what is that? It almost looks like a special kind of power or something. Where's that? I don't know. I have no idea. Let's kind of interact with this. Doesn't look like it. Let's place a tank. Can I do that? Boy. I'm not sure what I'm seeing. I don't see power. I almost see like a little place to stand. Pop this guy here. Can I interact with this one? No. Oh, there's a little place for buckets. Start extracting water. Okay. I obviously need to hook up some pipes. We'll see where. I'm surprised this thing's not asking for power. Water pump. All right. Let's go to connections. Pipe. Boom. Do here. And check it out. It looks like it automatically took one of my buckets. Right? Okay. I just hit the E key to interact. Throws down a bucket, hit the E again, it dumps the water in, hit the E again, it retrieves the bucket. Cool. No power required. That's probably an oversight, but we'll take it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, we didn't have the gold ready, the gold ingots, otherwise we could have brought those over. I think that's what we need. But let's head up and see, and then, yeah, we're getting towards the end of the episode anyway. And in between, maybe I'll grab some more scrap and feed our machines. And then we'll think about what's next. I think it's going to be the, kind of like I said, the platinum and silicon or whatever those other metals were that we're not doing yet. And then eventually one of the fabricators. And again, we were talking about maybe feeding that thing by hand. There's so many recipes. All right, here we are. Here's the first one, the biological key constructor. This guy wanted the water. Let's bring up the inventory and give this guy what he wants. 1, 2, 3. 20 gold bars, that's it. That won't be bad. And then aluminum. That's the other metal we have to set up a factory for that. And these plants. I have room for seeds. Guess I could pick those up. What does this guy need? He also needs gold and aluminum. And silicon. And a bunch of stuff from the assembler, I'm assuming. Or the fabricator, I should say. Yeah, I think the fabricator makes all this stuff. We could grind out the gears ourselves. But we'll see once we get the fabricator made. But yeah, we need to bring over 40 gold and a bunch of aluminum, right? Was this guy aluminum too? Short-term memory loss here. 70 aluminum ingots. So maybe we go after that. We'll wait for the elevator to come down and then we'll head up. I think it was the second floor that had the seed generator. We'll see. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm liking it. Was it here? Yeah. Let's see if we can get some seeds out of this guy. 2 of each. I wonder if that's the max you can get. We'll take them. Probably is, right? Because we've been gone for a long time. Tell you what, let's wrap this episode here. Next episode, we're going to go get the... we're going to look at setting up another factory, this time for the aluminum. I guess we'll start on that. And then in the meantime, maybe I'll harvest some metal and some rubber just to get us a head start. Yeah, that's it for now. This is Glidercat signing off, saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this. It's Junkpunk. It's pre-alpha code here, so things could change. If you're watching this months later after it's posted, just be aware that the game has probably changed quite a bit from what you're seeing here. But looks pretty cool. It's by the development team that put out Gunsmith. If you're familiar with that game, it's another game. I haven't played it yet, but it has a factory component to it as well. Pretty well regarded game, but yeah, I will wrap it here and I will see you guys in the next episode.